support more for your own team, and hopefully that will be the case here for the team of Evil from Singapore. But going into the drafting, we do see Chip as well as Angela been banned. Cho is been taken out from the portion itself.
Yeah, and none of the holy trio that we talked about yesterday has been banned yet, right? The Suyo, the Jushin, the Chip is there. The Chip is there.
Chip is there. We're still waiting for the two. Oh, that finally Suyo pops out. So now we're wondering if Jushin is going to be in the mix. But so far, we do see two have already been taken out. This could be an opportunity for either one of the teams to actually pick the Jushin for themselves. So that could be a case unless they ban it out throughout the drafting phase itself.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be very interesting for these banning phases because it feels like RRQ Hoshi has done their homework, right, on Team Evil. They know that powerful plays the Cho, they know that Angela is very strong on Sayla, and Evil, likewise, taking out Chip, yes. Susujin has been phenomenal on Suyo. Yeah, so you gotta take that out, but still, there is still the Bane in that pool, and Boyet and Susujin, they play a very scary Bane and Alpha as well, so they both take that out. So no Alpha available, and right now the Jushin will be on the board, but I'm not too sure about just blind picking a Jushin, because if let's say you don't ban it out for Team Evil, I have a feeling that RRQ Hoshi, they might want to snap it up because it's just too strong of a pick right now.
Agree, definitely. And I think pretty much we know that no matter how it is, you will try to counter it. Jushin still be able to actually pick you off. You'll definitely be able to divide yourself from the team fight. So this is something very crucial for Team Evil to try to actually respond it well. Now, looking on the ban side, still waiting for that one ban out. Is it going to be Jushin? Or will they actually let RRQ Hoshi take it out? Oh, they did not. Great move coming in from Evil. That's the Evil that you want to see, at least to give the hope for Moment here today.
Oh man, oh man. RRQ Hoshi though, I believe they've done their homework. Yeah, they do take the Phobius because Ken is extremely strong on the Phobius. Now, on the EXP lane matchup, the priority is there. You can still go for the Khalid. I haven't seen Ken performing extremely well on the Khalid, but it might be something that he has in his back pocket right now. And if they want to go for the jungle priority for Boyet, it's still available. His signature Hayabusa is still there in the pool. And if they want to go for the Ling, yes, they can, but one half of the Ling is missing because the Angela has already been banned. So they might go for the Bane and the Khalid instead and just focus on the team fight for Team Evil. And yeah, it's potentially taking away the picks from Susujin as well because he does play a very scary Bane. He has much more in his pool, I'm sure. He can play a mean Ling as well, but they go for the Fanny and the Hylos on Team Evil. What an opener.
Okay, I like that. I mean, that really strong opening coming in from Evil itself. We've seen even definitely the best mash of Hylos as well as Fanny. Hopefully that will be a really good case. But as the respawn coming in from the side of RRQ Hoshi, they picked up Valentina for the mid.
Yeah, it's a very strong pick because Sayla is a very strong Valentina, and so is Rin. So having that priority, you pick up that Valentina, you deny it away from Sayla, and now that you have yet to pick up a jungler, right? You can actually forfeit the jungle priority right now. You can go for the lockdown on the Fanny, so there's ample time to respond to the Fanny. So Evil might have shown their hands a bit too early, but they do pick up the Khalid and both the Phobius. Wow.
Wow. Okay. Wisely, when it comes to RRQ Hoshi, I like the fact that they're more inclined to actually have as much as sturdy as well as tankier players or even heroes on their side, and they have more of the damage wise coming in from them as well. Evil, now this is where the fine line of how they want to actually counter that, because with all the mechanics wise, they need to actually have something to pull through, making sure that they can actually lessen out the defense mechanism. Now they put out Aurora for their mid lane. I mean, yeah, you can actually slow down the tempo, get a really good CC on the AoE on the areas of RRQ Hoshi. Just I hope that would be enough to pull through, at least with the fact that they have Fanny. There's a possibility that Evil has an idea, a game plan here coming into this first match.
Yeah, so for Team Evil, right? I mean, they've yet to pick up their goal laner on the side of RRQ Hoshi, and yeah, they do take out the Bane because it's a possibility coming in from Tsuzujin, and they've secured the goal laner for themselves. already, but still they have to think a lot about what the goal laner for Skylar is going to be, because he plays a very mean Beatrix, he plays a very scary 1-1, he plays Irithel as well. So yeah, there's a lot of possibilities going in. But yeah, RRQ Hoshi going for the Hilda ban instead. But I have a feeling that it's Ken on the EXP lane on the Hylos, because they rarely put Powerful on that Hylos.
Oh, okay, interesting. Tal Hilda being banned off inside the RRQ Hoshi. I like the fact that now they're prioritizing more on the side of how they're gonna actually counter evil in the process. But I love the fact that I know that you were saying about ban. They pretty much don't allow either side to actually have that opportunity. But as moving into the ban side, are they gonna actually take more of the options coming in from the gold lane itself, or will they actually prioritize more on the side of themselves instead?
Yeah, I mean, they have yet to pick up the goal laner themselves as well, so I'm very worried for Evil. But if the option for them to come to pick the Harif is there, they will pick up the Harif first. And now for RRQ Hoshi, do you ban out the Harif? Because Marquis plays a very strong Harif, right? In the Singapore League, he was one of the strongest Harifs that we've ever seen. I think it's beyond an 80% win rate on that Harif. And yeah, Harif right now, not really performing very well, but it gets boosted by that Hylos with that Glorious Pathway and the Zaman's Force. It has a lot of zones of control. Gato Kacha, a very good ban still, because Powerful, he will pick up the Gato Kacha if given the chance.
Oh, and with this fact itself, now knowing that we already have all the heroes been banned out, you talked about how Harith, are they going to allow to be given out to RRQ Hoshi, or are they going to actually take it for themselves? That's the question as well for them. And the fact that now we're also thinking about the Romans now. We got the Hylos. Who are they going to actually pick up here in the scene as well for Evil to have that really good backline cover up, or even the front line to cover it up?
Yeah, I mean, right now, just seems like they have to pick up the Harif, just deny it away from RRQ Hoshi and pick it for themselves. But right now, I mean, with that Fanny, you want to have that frontliner. Yes, they do go for the Tigreal, still very strong and powerful, but RRQ Hoshi, they can just grab a very good team fight for themselves right now. Yeah, they're just lacking a jungler who basically, I mean, Sister Jin, he can play almost anything. Yeah, so it's going to be very scary for them.
Okay, let's see. So far right now, they still have the Harith. If they actually take out the Harith for themselves, that could be a really good opening coming in to fight with Evil as well. So that also lessen out the opportunity of even Marquis having the less premium heroes to be fighting off with RRQ Hoshi, but they pick up the Ling.
Yeah, so Sujin, I mean, on that Ling, he's going to be very scary. Now we're left with the Skylar pick. They do go for that Moscow. But I feel that, yeah, RRQ Hoshi, as much as their draft is very solid, it has a very late game timing, right? It's very greedy for farm. Ling requires a lot of farm. Moskov requires a lot of farm. Khalid as well. So it's gonna be, where's the damage coming from in this early to mid stages of the game? Valentina has to do a lot of work together with the Phoveus, and these two will be the strongest damage utilities coming out. Whether Sutsujin joins with the Ling, it's gonna be very important.
Agree, definitely. So RRQ Hoshi, I think that they're playing it a little bit more smart right now. And the fact that we got the last pick from Evil is, I mean, I was expecting of Harith. That could be a really good combo that you talked about, but they ended up picking Naden for their own goal lane. I mean, this could also help that. I think we've also seen that combination, but as the drafting wise between RRQ Hoshi as well as Evil, I think right now,
Very
for
even.
me, very even. Definitely. I'm definitely seeing that whether or not the choices of how they actually put out their front line as well as the back line has been covered up. They have a really good solid ground. The question is, can that drafting be persecuted properly into the game itself?
Yeah, I mean, in terms of jumping the back line, RRQ Hoshi, they do have the Ling available, right? So it's going to be very scary for Aurora to deal with, but he does have that passive in terms of having that secondary life. But it's going to be a lot of pressure onto Powerful, given now that their early game is not really there as well. It's all similar to RRQ Hoshi's lineup.
Okay, but anyway, we hope that it's gonna be a really good fight here. This is our first series of day number 2, guys. Welcome to the SPS season 6 of MLBB. You guys are watching the team of RRQ Hoshi Indonesia versus the team of Evil Singapore.
Yeah, it's gonna be very scary. That Fanny, I mean, it's the same timing as that Ling. I don't really like the fact that you pick the Ling into the Fanny. I mean, Fanny counters out the Ling as a hero after all, but it is Sutsujin, so we have to see. But Skylar ready with the first blood on the top lane onto Marky. Wow. What a timing.
Wow, that was really quick. Definitely a really good smooth coming in from the side of RRQ. They want to get it done really quickly. Great composition coming in from the side of RRQ. I mean, who would have actually expected that with first blood straight away at the top lane? I think pretty much RRQ Hoshi, they pretty much prioritize trying to go in, and I think that there's a possibility Evil would try to do the same. They're trying to get in the redemption, the trade off they require. But then again, it seems that Powerful will be backing off, but Powerful meeting off with uh, Edoc as well in the scene. It seems that Edoc has the information input, and somehow Powerful will try to pull away Skylar, giving some damage to Marquee. Not to worry, Powerful will be there to back things off. So pretty much this little teasing between the two players are not going to be doing anything unless we do see Sutsujin going all out to Ken and almost able to take it out. But here, Boyet comes through, trying to actually finish it up. But this is going to be an overextension where Rince shuts down Boyet immediately.
Very good rotations coming out from RRQ Hoshi. They got the priority of the map really covered very well. They sent the roamer to the top lane to deal with Marky because he's way easier to deal with Aurora than at level 1 and level 2, right? Because he only has to purify, no flicker, and he's not level 4, no entropy available. So Indonesia really picking their fights very well. And on the bottom lane, they know full well that Boyet is going to take that timing out of Sutsujin. Right now, Infernal Pursuit is being used on Dyron, and Ken, he's just very low at this point.
Oh, no matter how much Ken try to hold out, it's not gonna be easy. So much of the lifeline has already been depleted, and right now, been taken out. Powerful has to move away as quickly as possible. Flick into the turret, and Skylar, will he actually go in? He goes in, but nope, it's not quick enough as he managed to go right to his own base.
Yeah, I mean, Boyet, he has a lot of space that is being denied away right now by RRQ Hoshi. They went with the executive move of taking the enemy jungle. RRQ Hoshi already trying to secure that early game lead, already 2,000 gold up, but Marky in a lot of trouble though.
Marquez all by himself. So today coming in for a fight. Powerful, a little bit too slow, try to back things up, but finally managed to actually scurry away safely without casualty. Almost close enough for RRQ to get another body for them. But at the same time, right here, we do see that Susujin will be backing off for a while after that failure attempt.
Yeah, it's going to be very hard for Evil to fight this early game right now. They will have to rely on the implosion that has yet to be used from Powerful. Yes, he is known for using implosion on just one target alone, so we might see him trying to open things up, and he does use it.
He goes in for a fight, top side, right here. Stun comes through. Enoch will be the first one to be taken out by Marky, but Sayla also managed to take down Rince. Evil comes through with that 2 trade off, but at the same time, Boyet also was taken out.
Yeah, Boyet is not having a good time in the jungle as all. RRQ Hoshi, they fight their battles really carefully. They might have lost the top battle, but they stop the momentum coming in from the Fanny. And that's a very key momentum loss for Team Evil, because this second turtle, this is not going to be able to take in by this Boyet here, because he does not have the purple buff. It's so important for this Fanny to have this purple buff. And now with that out of the picture, right, RRQ Hoshi, they really secure that first 6 minutes of the game for themselves before the first Lord spawns, before the second implosion timing. He does get the Blade of the Heptases, yes, but it's not enough damage to chunk through this frontliners coming in from RRQ.
Let's see if they can try to actually get the second turtle. It seems that it is uncontested. Nobody is watching it. Even the fact that Boyet had to move away to the baseline as well. He's been denied every single resources. And second turtle has already been up for the team of RRQ Hoshi. But here on out, Rinse comes through to Powerful. Powerful getting damaged a lot coming in. But he managed to come through with Ken backing things up. But Sila now going in for the push with Darren also pushing in. Oh, but they have so much damage. Now Sila will be the one to have a lot of coming in for Skylar to be pushed out. But Susuji comes along with Taylor to be taken up. Even Ken try to go away to fight it off to back things up, but it wasn't enough. And now RRQ Hoshi pushing in right to the mid lane. Powerful comes through, will be denying it. Airborne straight away to the side of Edop. At the same time, Ken already having so much damage. Edop takes him down immediately, and Powerful could not do anything to back things up.
Yeah, very good move from RRQ Hoshi, but yet they did not get the objective that they wanted. They really wanted that mid tower to secure that positioning for themselves. Evil, they hold on to a small consolation prize. Yes, but at what cost, right? 5 members of RRQ Hoshi are running at you, and Skylar, he's joining the fight so early as a Moskov. This is what that is very scary coming in from RRQ Hoshi. The macro gaming is immaculate to the sense where even though they are not at their power spike timings, they know that they are stronger than you in terms of just having the farm to just beat you down 5v5.
Agree, definitely. Now, the first turret has already been done, but pushing in straight away. They're denying the explosion coming in from the side of Edot. Edot tried to actually get a hold of the base territory of Evil. So, no stealing coming in. Powerful also try to actually hold it out. Skylar coming in from mid. It's going to be Ken, who goes straight away for the path, trying to actually push in Skylar. Skylar backs away, but Rinse comes along, trying to actually connect the thought. But at the same time, it's not going to be enough. This is just a skirmish. Also, try to actually pull away RRQ from the position that they put out into the Evil territory.
Yeah, there's so little map control that Evil has to work with. Right now, the middle turret is down, so basically both buffs, both the orange and the purple, are at risk. And this turtle, I don't think they can fight for it at all. All the team members are not in position. The lane priority for RRQ Hoshi, they have shoved out the creeps already to make sure that they have vision of Evil at all times, despite all 5 members being at the turtle. Very well done on the macro sense by RRQ Hoshi right now. And really, Evil, they have to go for this magical team fight where this implosion is going to find at least 2 members right now. But RRQ Hoshi, knowing their game style, right, they want to go for these pickoffs. They want to find Marky possibly at the back.
Let's see. Boyet still trying to find a way. Edot will tease off. Be powerful first of all. At the same time, they're going in. Here, Boyet comes through, but he doesn't spot anyone. He doesn't get any target that he needed. And this is just a late time coming in. And they did manage to actually get the buff. But here on out, Edot comes in to Ken. And Darren also coming pushed through. But it's not going to be easy. It's just a little of termination or even try to contest for that buff either side of RRQ as well as Evil.
The way that the Khalid was playing, he wanted to just bait out the entropy so that he cannot join the team fight. So Sejin was in danger, yes, but no entropy, no damage. And now Powerful needs to be on the run here.
Oh, Powerful was taken out by Darren immediately. And now, even despite that, he was trying to actually back up Boyet, he will be the one to be sacrificed. But Marky trying to pull into the side of Darren. It's not going to be easy. Marky try to find a way, but here, Ken as well as Sila trying to find an opening. They try to bait it out. Edot comes into the turret, gets a lot of damage. But Ken coming in. It's not gonna be easy as all the team of RRQ Hoshi tagging off, spamming straight away. But no, Marky getting a lot of damage. Had to pull away from the fight. But here on out, they're pushing in. Boyet comes through. Rinse third away and Ken managed to take down Suzujin. But Rinse shuts down Boyet. And they're already having a lot of them taking down. I mean, powerful to it.
Yeah, it's gonna be very hard for Team Evil to just hold on to any form of map space. They're not at the power timings yet, and already RRQ Hoshi are 7,000 gold ahead. If RRQ Hoshi play this correctly, right, they will start to choke away the map resources, start forcing the lane priorities on Evil's turrets at all times, making sure that they cannot play outside of base. And the name of the game here is making sure that Evil does not get the space to begin with. Because if Evil, they can get the space, they have a lineup that's suited for this mid to late game stages.
And they got denied all the resources they need here on out, every control of the map is already given out to RRQ. Now they're gonna actually go in for the lot already. This is the opportunity for them to even clear out the last layer of the turret itself. And team from the side of Evil, they will actually try to go in for a fight with Skylar instead. They will deny it, try to push in straight away, but no, unfortunately, doesn't manage to pull through. But it's okay here on out. Powerful try to actually steal away. Rings comes in for the backup. Powerful getting so much damage here, pulling through, and they will pull out all the stops to the side of Evil. Even though despite they try to get up to Skylar, ended up now losing Ken as well as Sila and Powerful in the scene, making it more horrible situation here for Team Evil.
Yeah, it was a rock and a hard place now, but yet the last one left will get taken out by the Inferno Pursuit, right? Evil wanted to go for that bottom fight. Why? Because Skylar is the only one at the bottom, but Skylar was so aware. He was hiding in the push, waiting for the members of Team Evil to go for him. And he knows that, yeah, but yet, as a Fanny, he's gonna show himself at some point. And they had a vice grip just from the back lines, and there's no way. Only Boyet can get out because he has the cable. But the rest of RRQ Hoshi just pile on to Powerful, pile on to Ken. Now they have the Lord. Implosion is being used though.
Stun straight away to Powerful as well as Sela. Sela almost damaging, tries to go away, and as we say, Boyat coming through, but not all the damage will be able to pull through as two of the players from this side of Evil was taken out. Now leaving off, Boyat coming in, trying to go in for the extension, but doesn't manage to go through. Sela still having a lot of damage, try to go in for a fight, managed to take down Sujin though, but here on out, this is the end. Nothing can be done for Team Evil as the first round goes into the hands of Team RRQ.